Okay, it is September 11th, 23 years ago. The two planes hit the World Trade Center, or the Twin Towers, and every year they have beautiful lights at the World Trade Center on 9/11. So to see them from New Jersey, I'm gonna go to the top of this parking garage at Montclair State University, and it should be beautiful. All right, we're at the top of the parking garage. There you can see, it's kind of hard to see with this fence in the way. There was never a fence here, but I guess they put it up because somebody probably jumped off the parking garage or something. So what I'm going to do, so I'm gonna climb up on here and give you guys a good view. Actually here, you can kind of see the light. No, it's not better if I zoom out. Sometimes the quality is better when you zoom out on the camera. But, oh dang, this is a drop. This is a steep drop right here. I didn't even realize that. I don't know if you can see the light, but it's pretty spectacular. I'm gonna get down before I die. But yeah, you can see, kinda. You can see where the source of the light's coming from. The World Trade Center, the Freedom Tower. To me, it's absolutely the most beautiful building in New York City. You know, some people think it's ugly. And, you know, they're entitled to their opinions. Some people miss the old Twin Towers. But me personally, I know it's kind of a bad time to talk about it, but I honestly think that the Twin Towers were very ugly. But I think that the new World Trade Center, the Freedom Tower, is a sign of resilience. It's a beautiful building, you know, and it's absolutely beautiful. The view up here is pretty nice. It used to be a lot better before they put this thing in, but still, maybe I can get a shot right here. They also got these spikes up as well, as you can see. But anyways, it's just nice to see the light. And I don't know if you can see that bridge in the distance, but I believe that is the Verrazano Bridge. Not the Verrazano, the Goethals Bridge. The one in Staten Island. The one with the flashing red light. It might be the Goethals Bridge into Staten Island. That over there is downtown Newark. You can see downtown Newark. Obviously, you can see the city from here. Just a great place to get beautiful views. I have no idea what all those lights are over there. I don't know what city that could be. Could be Newark, could be Elizabeth. I really don't know. Yeah, but if you look far enough into the distance, you can see Staten Island from here, especially if it's a really clear day. It's absolutely beautiful. There's also a lot of planes in the sky tonight. You know, it's just 23 years ago, man, it was a tragedy. I've seen old videos of first responders, especially firefighters, going into the World Trade Center. And for me personally, the saddest thing to see in those videos is that most of those emergency vehicles that were responding to the 9/11 terrorist attack, most of those firefighters never made it out. Most of them died, which is really, really sad to think about how brave they were. You know, imagine how scary it would be to go into a collapsing building. You know what I mean? A collapsing skyscraper. Imagine that. That is insane. But they did it, you know. The FDNY will forever be my favorite fire department because of just how resilient and strong they are. And honestly, from in here, you can't see the light at all, which is kind of unfortunate, but whatever. I actually remember last winter when I went up to the top of the parking garage to see the sunset, and the security came because the college was closed at the time, and they thought I was going to jump off, so. I don't know why they dropped me off at this level. thought I pressed the main floor. I probably pressed like level 5 because that's the 5th level. So that's fine. We'll just take the stairs the rest of the way. But yeah, they some fat ass security guard one time saw me up there, and then he called the cops. Like 5 cops came over, thought I was jumping off the top of the bridge, top of the parking garage, which obviously I wasn't. But yeah, that security guard was bored and didn't have anything else better to do. Fat ass. Okay, so another one of the things I wanted to talk about is the debate between Kamala Harris and Donald Trump last night. So that was, wow. Better, definitely better than the first one. The one between Trump and Biden was like watching two grandpas going at each other, and they're both acting very childish, you know. And I'm honestly really glad that Joe Biden stepped down. He definitely needed to. He was way too old to run the country. But now, what do I think about Kamala Harris? Honestly, she's alright. You know, I don't really care for her. I don't think she's that good, to be honest. I think she's like she's just your typical politician. She'll do anything to gain votes, anything for power. She really doesn't do anything. Everything that she's talking about that she wants to do, she could do now. She's basically the president. I mean, she's the vice president, but she's basically the president. So anything that she could do now. But no, she is just, you know, running her mouth. And in her rallies, she had one rally in Pittsburgh, another one in Detroit. Pittsburgh, she was talking very formal because most of her audience was white people. When she went to Detroit, she was like, yo, what's up, man? All trying to act all like hood. You know, she had Megan Thee Stallion twerking at one of her rallies. And to be clear, I don't hate Kamala Harris. I think she's definitely the better option than Trump. But I think she's just all talk. You know, I don't think that she's really going to get anything done. She'll probably be better than Biden, but who knows? And Trump is just crazy. I don't know how anybody supports him. Yes, he was better with the economy. That's pretty much, and immigration. That's pretty much the only good things I can say about Trump. But just the way he talks down on people, the way he was acting during the debate, talking about the immigrants, the Haitian immigrants in Ohio that are, or the migrants in Ohio that are freaking eating cats and dogs, which there's no proof of that. I don't know where he came up with that one from, but that is crazy. They're eating the cats and they're eating the dogs. Frankly, it's a terrible thing. You look at what they're doing. I do a pretty good Trump impersonation. Yeah, it's kind of crazy with the things he was saying. And I felt like he was just getting too, like, aggressive. Like, he was being, like, he sounded really angry. Like, he was yelling at Kamala Harris. And not once did he ever talk about the American people. At least Kamala Harris talked about the American people. I felt like Trump, he never answered any of the questions, and he was only talking about himself, which is pretty effed up. I'm very neutral when it comes to politics. I think that both sides are pretty messed up right now, but I would say that Kamala beat Trump's ass in that debate. Man, Kamala, she honestly did really good in the debate. Yeah, the only thing I could say that, you know, she didn't do right, I don't know, there's not really anything to really say. I mean, yes, she lied. You know, they both lied, but I think she did pretty damn good, to be honest. And I will not be voting for anybody. I don't think I would ever vote this election. If you put a gun up to my head and said I had to vote for somebody, it would probably be Kamala. But, man, it's like, Trump is just he's so nasty. Like, he's never talked about I've never heard him talk about the American people. Only himself and what he's done as a person, versus Kamala, who I think cares more about the people. Not once did she really mention Democrats versus Republicans. I mean, maybe a little bit, but she's talking to the American people and not just Republicans like Trump does. Trump is always talking down, especially on Democrats. He talks down on basically half of the Republican Party. You know, he's crazy and he's rude. He only thinks for himself. He's a narcissist, obviously. And if you don't see that, you're an idiot. And my thoughts about RFK endorsing Trump. First of all, I loved RFK. Okay, I thought, like, if I was going to vote, I was going to vote for RFK. Until I found out about the bear incident in New York City, but that's a whole nother story. So basically, I lost respect for him. And, you know, that was pretty crazy. And then, of course, you know, he realized that nobody's really going to vote for him, so he endorsed Trump. Yeah, I don't no longer support RFK for that reason. Or more so for the bear. I mean, forget about that. Like, people really got annoyed that he was anti-vax, but like, who cares? That's his personal choice. If he doesn't want to take vaccines, that's totally his choice. I mean, I don't care what you do with your body. It's your body. You know, you're an adult. You can make your own decisions. So I don't know why people hated him for that, but generally speaking, though, just Trump's an asshole, man. The way he talks about people, the way he talks down on people, I really just don't like it. And I don't think he cares about the people. I think he cares about himself. Overall, though, he was a better president than Biden, I do have to say. I mean, when you look at the number of illegal immigrants and the economy, that was way better under Trump. And we also had the lowest crime in American history. Now, a lot of the crime and economy stuff was Obama. I miss Obama. Obama was probably one of the best presidents we ever had in history, but at the same time, yeah, so basically Obama was, you know, really good with immigration, and he was also very good with crime and the economy. Everything was at the lowest point it had been. And I think Trump just, inherited that once he became president, but really? I ain't wasting gas money, you crazy. Anyways, my overall thoughts on both of them is that they're bad, but of the two, Kamala's definitely better. And I think she destroyed him in the debate. So that's going to wrap it up for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and God bless to all you guys.